Diane in Denmark here, and rah rah rah, it is Tuesday, and it's not just any old Tuesday, it is da 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 da. For those of you in Europe, and also the Australians, because I know the Australians are big into it too, Eurovision Song Contest starts today for us. Tuesday, Thursday are the kind of semi-finals, and then we've got the final on Saturday, and I love Eurovision, can't get enough of Eurovision, so I'm looking forward to watching that tonight. For us it's on at 9 o'clock in the evening, and of course it depends where you are in Europe what time you will be watching it. But anyway, I'm excited about that. Also, I'm feeling quite fancy schmancy because my kids gave me some nail varnish for Mother's Day, and it's a really nice T1 lemon yellow colour. So anyway, so everything is good. I wanted to check in with you today. We've got several check-ins and I've written them down so I don't forget. Remember, write these things down, especially your Flylady routines and stuff like that, so it doesn't kind of go in one ear out the other and get forgotten about. I'm going to be checking with you about Zone 3, the bathroom. Flylady Plan and Play Day Tuesday, are we checking on that? And our 31-day exercise challenge, woohoo, we're still going strong with that. And also I want to start with weekly home blessing hour. Now, I did my weekly home blessing hour yesterday. I'm still getting questions about that. If you're still having if you've still got questions about the Flylady system, I did a whole week last week of Flylady basics, and I've put it onto the same playlist as I made for the Flylady refresher course. So if you're still in the dark about things, or what is the zone cleaning, and or what we're doing in weekly home blessing hour, it's all up there in the playlist. I walk and talk you through all the steps, so I'll pop that up there. Anyway, just to check in with you, keep myself accountable. I did my weekly home blessing hour yesterday. You've seen this before. This is my personal control journal, and sometimes I do it over the week, sometimes I do it all in one go. I changed the sheets on, was it Saturday or Sunday? I posted that on Instagram, and the rest of the tasks I did yesterday and ticked them off as I went. I always use music when I'm doing my weekly home blessing hour so I don't get sidetracked to doing something else. And generally speaking, I'll spend about 5-6 minutes on each of the tasks, not even the full 10 minutes, because I'm doing it consistently. I don't need to be spending 10 minutes dusting the living room. I mean, honestly, it takes like 3 minutes for me. And generally, when I'm doing mine, I have my cordless headphones on, and it's generally speaking 2 songs for each task. So that's my weekly home blessing hour. On zone work, I was talking to you yesterday about Zone 3, the bathroom. Now, I did the windows and the windowsills and the mirrors in the bathroom yesterday, because I do that from as part of my weekly home blessing. I stick to the zone for that, because that makes sense for me. And this morning, when I was having a shower, I keep an old dishwashing brush upstairs in the shower. You can't see it, it's just up on the ledge where we keep some extra shampoo bottles. And I gave a scrub around the taps, and also did the drain on the floor, and I also did around what do you call it, the sink stoppers of the sink in the bath. So I did that. So it didn't take me any time. It took me like 2 minutes while I was standing there. And yesterday I didn't hoover the bathroom. I thought I would hoover the bathroom, didn't get around to that, doesn't matter. But I'm going to vacuum the bathroom today, and I'm also going to vacuum the guest bedroom, because they're on the same floor, and it'll take me, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes, something like that. So that's what I'm working on with my zone work for the bathroom. Now, a quick update on Plan and Play Day. Remember we were talking about last week, I showed you how I use the Flylady system every day of the week, where we've got that daily focus, and it can vary from week to week, it can vary from month to month, or it can be stock standard every single week. Plan and Play Day, that's the day that I sit down, look at my diary, see what's coming up, my mum's birthday, Eurovision, and also I plan in some play. And just to give you a wee update on what I did last week, I told you I was getting in touch with a couple of friends of mine that I don't see so often, not as much as I see my besties, Vibeke and Helena. I got in touch with Catherine from New Zealand, so I'm meeting her tomorrow for dinner. Woohoo! And also got in touch with my friend Anne-Marie, and I'm meeting her next week. I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet, but we're meeting up. So we've saved the date. And what else was I going to tell you about that? Oh yeah, and also I showed you last week that, you know, I'm out on errand day, and then, you know, when I'm cleaning out my handbag, I take the receipts and, you know, put them in a drawer in my office. That's what I'll also be doing today on Plan and Play Day. I just set my timer for 10 minutes, and I'm going to go through those receipts, get them checked off against my bank balance. I can do that online. So that's just a wee update on you know, and this is just everyday life for me. This is how I make the Flylady system work for me, and so that it takes care of everything. And what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, onto our 31-day exercise challenge. Woo, we're all still going strong. Thanks for continuing to post on Instagram what you're doing. It's really encouraging for the others when they see that it's just the small things, just taking your dog out for a walk, even if it's rainy. I mean, the dogs need walked. Just, you know, get your umbrella on or your waterproofs and get out there. When I did my weekly home blessing hour yesterday, I didn't count the steps before and afterwards, but yesterday I did about 13,000 steps. And I can see when I look at the time that I did my weekly home blessing hour, I got about 4,000 steps in. So it's just, you know, being aware of what we can do on a daily basis, like I've said, you know, taking the stairs at work instead of the elevator, you know, just changing it around. But when you go to the supermarket, if you go to the supermarket and use your car, park a wee bit further away, or walk up and down all the aisles, you know, just get a few extra steps in, or, you know, taking the Heinz tomato soup cans and doing some extra arm exercises. And what else? Oh yeah, so let me check in with you what I did for my exercise yesterday. Because we're on today, oh hold on, let me just check the calendar. We are on today, today's the 14th of May. So my check-in for the 14th of May. Yesterday I biked down to the sea with my bestie Vibeke, and I'll put a picture here. It was really nice, and the sun came out, and then the sun disappeared, and it's really cold here when the sun disappears. At the moment the air temperature is about 7 degrees Celsius, actually a bit less today, which is 44 F. And for those of you who are interested, the water temperature is 9 degrees Celsius, that's the sea temperature, which is 48 F. So we're kind of holding steady at 9 degrees Celsius, and hopefully it will move up a bit. So I had my bike ride down to the sea. And for those, because I always get this question, the bike ride takes about 10 minutes down there and 10 minutes back. And because I also did my weekly home blessing hour yesterday, I count that as exercise. So yesterday afternoon, before I made dinner, I did the 7-minute high intensity interval app. And I'll put up a picture there. And the 7-minute app is doing you know, squats and you know, press ups and plank, and I find it's a really good short workout. I can fit it in any time. I mean, everybody can do 7 minutes. So anyway, so that's what I did yesterday. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get on with my day. I'm going to unload the dishwasher. That's the last part of my morning routine. Laundry's already hung out. Oh, and one other thing. When I was down with Vibeke yesterday for our skinny dip, and yes, skinny dip is bathing naked in the sea all year round. I've made videos about that. It's on my Denmark playlist, Denmark, Hygge, travel. It's on the same playlist. Vibeke came with a gift for me, a present for me, and look at this. And you know, she's always about the details and beautifully presented. Can you guess what these are? I've taken one out to show you. Guess what these are? They are little Now I'm not sure if she crocheted, she must have crocheted them. That's not knitting, is it? Says the complete novice with these things. I don't crochet or knit. I sew things on the sewing machine because I haven't got the patience for knitting or crocheting. She has crocheted these little, what do you call them? It's like instead of using cotton wool pads, you know, for removing your makeup, these are environmentally friendly ones. So the idea is that you can use them, and I used one last night, and I've just rinsed it out, and you can use them for a couple of days, and then you pop them in the wash, you know, along with, you know, everything else, and you can use them and again, and aren't they pretty? So cute. And look, kind of matching my outfit today. I should probably wear one in my hair, and I could stick a wee safety pin on the back and wear one as a brooch. Anyway, so thanks to Vibeke for those, because, you know, Vibeke, she often knits dish towels for us as well. So anyway, another goodie. Right, so I think I've covered everything. I'm off to get on with my day. Hope you're getting on well, whether you are doing the 31-day exercise challenge with us or if you're working on zone cleaning. And remember, if you're just new with the Flylady system, don't worry about the zone cleaning and not even weekly home blessing right now. The main thing is that you build yourself up with your morning and evening routines. If you can just get those going, all the rest will happen. You've really got to look after yourself first. That's the whole point of doing the morning routine and the evening routine, because you're going to make sure that you get that you're drinking water. I've got my glass there ready at the sink, you can see that. That you are getting to bed at a decent hour, that you're taking time for yourself every day just to, you know, read a magazine or read a chapter of a book before you go to bed. You know, you're just setting yourself up so that you can move on and tackle all the things that are kind of holding you back. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to say live long and prosper. May the Danish be with you. I hope you enjoy Eurovision tonight for all those who are watching, and I'll check in with you again tomorrow on Wednesday. Okay, bye for now.